160 improvement points. Roger. Wait, no, that's 330.
So I believe we left it on recon being done on Madam Radiums. You guys having a buttload of fucking cash.
Yes.
So the intention is, because we ended on week 3's weekend, week 4's shifts are going to have happened, and we will be on starting your next shift on the Monday. But between week 3's weekend and week 4's weekend, you guys have the floor for what you want to do.
Yeah.
And Madam Radium's thing will be resolved the following weekend because you wanted to leave that going for a week.
Fucking PDF won't load. Load, please.
No. You load.
I am trying to find my notes to remind myself what it was that I wanted to do.
Can you increase a skill past the base stat that it represents?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use that XP to increase my evasion.
What page is it again for the fucking XP thing?
Near the back.
411 or something.
Yeah.
My PDF won't load. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you can increase them to 10, Gav.
Okay.
That's the end of the line.
Roll ability, rank 4. 2-5. Ooh.
So we'll be breaking around 5 as well. However long people need. Because I have to do cats and eat food.
Mm. There is no gain to increasing my interface rank. Huh.
Well, yeah, there is. You get an extra 1.
No, I don't. At 6 I do. So I'd have to go up 2 levels.
Oh.
Which would be like a million upgrade points.
That's interesting.
Yep. So I'd have to go. Yeah, I need 660 improvement points. Oof.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, 160 on my. Oh no, actually 140. Level up my handgun to level 14.
A total of 14 or a skill level of 14?
Total 14.
Yeah.
So my level is 7. Skill level now is 7 with my stat, which gets me up to 14. Which means now I can pretty much guarantee hits at close range.
It's still
That's
worth
nice.
rolling in case of a crit, but
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it is 1 over my hit need for 6 yards. For
Yeah.
0 to 6.
140.
So fucking now I literally just need to roll a 2 for the next distance up.
yeah, neat.
So upgraded my
Or else you can start making cool shots, is the other option
Yeah. Exactly. I'll just pump it into his handgun skill. I can make him like a beast at close range handgun weapon like combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done pretty well so far at close range with handgun combat.
Mm,
The fact that I put stealth on him as well was very handy during the raid on the diner.
Hmm.
You know, to sneak up on that sniper.
Yeah. I'm going to hold on to mine because I might want to put my credibility up before too long.
I'm down to 50.
Gav,
Yeah.
your reputation is now 6
Woo.
Cool.
for breaking that Tiger Claws guy's arm off and then breaking his neck.
I'd say that's fairly impressive.
Yeah. He is the new trending underground boxing fighter from one match. He's all over the equivalent of Cyberpunk's TikTok.
Oh, Twitter, please. Don't remind me of TikToks.
Well, if we have a free weekend, Sam, what I want to do is, so this is the weekend after the weekend of the fight?
Right,
correct?
so, sorry, let me say, so this is Sunday. A week will pass before you guys actually play a shift. And then the following weekend will resolve Madame Radium's recon. So we're leaving that in place for. So if none of you want to do anything on this Sunday, we'll just skip a week to Madame Radium's
Wait.
resolve.
We had the fight on the Friday night, didn't we?
Yeah. Was it Friday night or Saturday
yeah.
night?
Saturday
Sat-
night, that's what I mean. Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we've got an opportunity to do things on Sunday and then for a week, and then we'll start play the following Saturday. Is that what you're saying?
Basically, yeah.
Sounds good. I have talked about, as I've said, maybe getting on some dating app and seeing if I can set up a date on Staten Island with somebody to do some recon. I'm happy to do that in the week, maybe of an evening, even if it just so that I've got an alibi and an excuse for anybody surveilling me as to why I'm on that street. So maybe of a weeknight, basically just to be on that street, check out that building while I'm there, maybe get a recording of it. So that we can even just get a look at it from the outside. What I don't want to do is just rock up and be staring at that building for a few minutes, because that looks a bit more sus than I'm meeting a person and sitting in a restaurant or a bar across the road from it with a person. Especially because at this point, if I am on people's radar, they might be looking at my net traffic.
Yep, that seems absolutely fine. You did also, we did leave it because I've written it down with getting a drone from Charlie and leaving that monitoring.
Yeah.
So that's happening anyway.
Yeah, but I can do some in person.
Yep. You can indeed.
Do I roll to see whether I get laid?
I think we roll an acting roll, Jed, to see how convincing you are that you're actually there for a date.
Acting roll is perfectly reasonable. Yeah.
Considering you're not.
Fine. And but there's the plus 12.
Cool. So that is happening.
Then roll a contortionist roll.
Yeah. Then roll resist drugs and torture for orgasm.
Yikes.
We can safely say that you got laid.
Yeah. Well, if I wanted to, but I don't think I do.
Wow.
Fine. Playing hard to get.
What a cock tease.
Dangling the bogus carrot.
I'm just out for a free dinner, to be honest.
What did you want to do, Gav?
Probably just attend more therapy.
Yeah, so
I've no
with
real
a week
plans
passing,
other
there
than
will
that.
be a therapy. So if you guys want to do your therapy rolls, go ahead.
I forget.
Yes. Yes, I would definitely like to do therapy, bro, because depending on what I get, I might get some more fucking hardware.
Let's put it this way. If no one has anything they want to do on this Sunday, we'll skip the week and be in the next weekend. and you've had a week of relatively mundane work.
I'm
what
one
is
down
the-
on my humanity, so should I just max out my humanity?
What is the fucking therapy row again? 1d6 or 1d10?
Plus
Oh,
It's
yeah.
2d6. 2d6, isn't it?
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember.
Standard humanity loss therapy 2d6.
I got 7. That puts me back over the line. Oh, I feel much better.
Yeah, cool. I'm back up to
Yeah.
7 empathy, and I'm gonna
8.
leave it there for a while.
5.
So is it your humanity plus your empathy, or is it just humanity row?
You get your humanity back, and that changes your empathy. You go up to 4 empathy.
4. Okay. Now, what cyber gear can I get? That's not gonna like turn me psycho.
So on. Hang on a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so on Tuesday morning, you guys all get mail, apart from Bill, from Charlie, inviting you to a Black Flag mega blowout party in honor of Bill Ingram's victory, happening on Friday night.
Cool.
Woo!
So yes, please scratch that money off, Gav.
Don't-
Does anybody want to spend any more money? Expecting a
Yeah,
big
I'm
shopping spree.
considering it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I must have a look at what I could get.
I already have a right arm. My text gun.
Where's the fucking shopping list?
Towards the end, 360-ish. 3 around that area.
Now, also, with it coming up to the end of the month, it is rent time.
Yeah, okay, I'll mark that off. Sam, I want to, during the week, pick up a vehicle.
Okay.
Nothing fancy, like a second-hand 4x4.
Like a truck or something.
Preferably like no registration to me.
Okay, well, in the same discussion we were having with Charlie, he can source a vehicle if they want to go down that route that isn't, isn't hot and also isn't registered to you.
Yeah, that works.
Just like find vehicles. I'm sure there's rules on that.
Doesn't have to be quick or good. It just has to get us from A to B. Some sort of either a pickup or something like a Land Cruiser, so it's got like a boot that we can hide shit in.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking. Right. Oh god, you don't like this bag, do you? I was thinking this.
I would like
Yeah, that looks good.
Hmm.
So
No.
let me find the prices on that if there is any. If not, I'll make it up.
Vehicles 190 on page 322.
Vehicle combat. Oh yeah, here we go. So for all intents and purpose, this is going to be in between a compact ground car and a high performance ground car. So we'll split the difference and say that Charlie can sort it out for you for 40 grand with everything stripped off of it. Yeah.
No, forget that. Not if I can buy a fucking penthouse apartment for 50.
Yeah, the cars are really expensive. A superbike is 100 grand.
Okay, well, can we retcon that and say I didn't even ask? Because I'm assuming Bill would know how much. Like everyone has an idea of how much cars are in the world they live in, and it was like, if I knew they were that expensive, I wouldn't have gone down that road at all. I'm just looking for a disposable. Hang on, that doesn't make any sense, Sam. We can get fucking an AV4, which is essentially what we fly around in our day job, is 50 grand.
That's what the prices say on it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm thinking of making my pistol a smart gun and getting a smart gun link. It's pretty cheap, low humanity cost.
Doesn't make sense though, does it? Because the cheapest ground car is 30 grand. That's the new price. All right.
There's no like when I look up cyber bikes on the fucking page or on the book, they don't have prices.
Land vehicles is the chart.
I'm not even seeing the chart. Oh, I was looking on 322. Of course, you have to put this shit in two different places. Road bike, 20 grand. Compact. Oh my god. Yeah.
So they're the new prices. So you could get a chopped up, beaten up, fucking 4x4 from 30 years ago that runs for, I don't know, 10 grand with everything cleaned on it in regards to links on you. Nothing wrong with the vehicle, just beaten and old.
Just like me.
It doesn't make sense because a yacht is cheaper than a super ground car.
We could buy a yacht and go just live on that.
Yeah, just fuck it all off.
It's got 4 rooms, yeah.
Become pirates.
Ooh.
Like a fucking helicopter's 40 grand.
Do I have interface plugs? I think
Cargo
I do.
blimp.
Yeah, we all have interface plugs.
Oh, cool. So I can
buy
just
a blimp.
Oh, in that case, I would like to spend 500 to make my handgun a smart gun.
Done.
Cool. EZ. 1 6.
Do you want to do that for the truck, Gav?
That means I get a +1.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll do
The
the
luxury
take
penthouse
that as a
thing,
reminder.
though. I'm looking at it in the New Street Economy. It says 50, but then it's got the dash and 4 zeros behind it. So does that like
500 grand.
Because the
I
one
don't even know
below
what page is the houses on?
378.
Cost to buy 500 grand. That's a cut. I know that's a
Yeah, they put the
mansion.
comma. They put the
In the
comma
wrong
in the wrong
place.
place.
Yeah, it's got to be. Because
So luxury
upscale is like
yeah, it is.
85.
It's 500 grand.
Oh
Oh
wait,
my god!
does Handgun has?
Does that mean we're going to get an actual wage packet from Thingy then at the end of the month?
Yep. It's payday.
But also, we're going to have to pay rent and
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's fine. The
They
wage
can-
packet generally should hopefully pay the rent.
They'll do your payday. There's bills. Zeeves.
Ooh, I'll get an extended mag as well.
There's Kexes.
Ooh.
And there is Vix. Your payslips coming in the mail.
is it all mail?
Electronic mail.
Yeah, okay, it's better.
Fuck's sake. This is bullshit.
I told you they're going to fuck us.
I still have $2,000 to pay these pricks. On top of the fucking. Oh my god.
Wait, where was that? Oh, this. Uh, oh, I got paid 1,300. Wait,
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
it take off
Read
the
this
net?
full gross.
Oh, right, yeah. So
Oh, sorry.
gross
I forgot
pay
to do.
minus therapy, surgery, and augmetics, corporation tax. Augmetics
That's me.
debt.
I forgot to write it. You all get 1,100 and Jed gets 13. I forgot to change that. But
Okay.
Oh, we got 11 because mine said 13.
yeah, I forgot to change it.
In the notes,
Okay.
surgery debt and augmetics debt remaining.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's not been taken off of pay. We pay repayments. Got it.
Yeah.
I get paid off in installations because the company doesn't want to bankrupt us.
So I got 1,100. Okay,
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to update the bottom right. I think I did it at the top right.
that's fine.
Me rushing this morning.
Yeah.
You are rushing this morning.
Yeah.
Okay,
You'll-
so I will just add 100 to my money and then.
I took my rent off and stuff.
Yeah, and your food as well, your food bill. Although somebody did buy food, I think it was Jed bought food in the middle of the month anyway.
Yeah, I had
remember somebody
snack
buying
bars
food.
and stuff.
Gav's bought his car. Gex got a smart link.
And extended mag. So I have 14 shots
Nice.
before reload now. My pistol.
Oh, okay, my rent and lifestyle equal what I've just been paid, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, shame. Well, that's all right then. Net gain of 0. Thank God for these
Yep.
bonuses. Am I right?
Yep. Subsistence
life.
wages and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, performance-based incentives.
Like,
You can have nice things
one
if you
bad
do
mission
good.
though. One bad mission and you're fucking bankrupt.
Hmm.
Lucky you made all that fucking scratch in the last one.
Mm.
Oh, shit.
So later on in the week, Charlie sends you another message and says, Saturday morning, brief on recon. Party on through all night, and we'll talk about it in the morning. Just make sure you're sober.
Not if that makes any sense, but okay.
Good, because you're all going to be there on Friday night.
No, I mean, but the be sober. No,
Oh, yeah. No.
I refuse.
Right, is anyone shopping still, or are we done?
I was considering buying a motorbike, but again, at these prices.
That's a new one, though. We can. You can roll a library search, find a classified, and try and find something better.
Yeah, let me make a library search. 2 plus 10, 12.
Yeah, so you basically find like the equivalent of some 50cc mopeds and Italian scooters.
No, I don't want those.
No. Yeah, they were cheap. Apart from Italian scooters, they were overpriced.
Yeah, that sounds right. No, I don't
You
want
discerned that it was probably because of that little flap that they put their knees in to keep the legs warm. Goddamn Europeans. Well, let me know when you are done.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm considering it.
I'm considering actually upgrading my pistol.
Getting a new one.
Yeah, dropping $1,000 on a very an excellent quality heavy pistol gives me another +1.
Worth it.
Could
Yeah.
also look into that spreadsheet because there is other more exotic things you might be able to source with your cash.
Yeah, let me have a look. It was like the first thing you posted, right?
Oh yeah,
I think it's pinned, is it?
Where is that? Is it pinned? Yeah, that was what I was about to ask.
Yeah, it's on the bottom. Yeah.
Would seem to be. Still a lot of fucking pinned posts.
From the pinned, it's the
Yeah, I
third
got
thing pinned. Extra guns.
I got
Let's
him.
have a quick look.
Yeah, I just got an email saying that 30 quid I sent you on PayPal was rejected.
That was potentially because it might have been the wrong email address.
Alright.
Because I was checking me thingy. All right, let me just fucking send you.
Yeah, message me after, whatever. We'll sort it out.
Excellent. Wait, availability quality. Here we go.
If it's extremely rare, you probably ain't getting it today.
Yeah.
So you're not having a liquid propellant assault rifle.
Availability, no, excellent smalling. Oh shit, it's some very, very heavy handguns that are concealable. Huh.
Malorian Arms 350/16.
Yeah, that's the Johnny one.
$4,000.
Colt.
And Nova Arms Arno 63+3. The gun you came up against that nearly killed Gav with a shot to the leg was the Bronson. In the
Sure.
heavy handguns.
Boomer Buster. I don't see Bronson.
A very heavy handgun. Stallone, Bronson, Eastwood, Arno. There's 4 of them together. Unless you've filled it.
I can't see it in very heavies.
No, wait, can I? I think
It
we
ain't-
might be
it ain't
looking at
there.
different spreadsheets.
I might have sent you the wrong one. Hang on.
Terrible.
The one we have is 2020 weapons for red, shared by somebody called Lemon Tuss.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at.
I've got rows 60 through 69, very heavy handgun. Disposable Magnum, Model 44, AMT 2000, multi-ammunition pistol.
Oh, I've got 85 to 101 very heavy. Look on the last link. It's the same guy. And maybe he's updated it and you're looking at an old version of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
What last link? Did you post a new link in chat?
Yeah.
That's
So-
definitely a different thing. Because the one that you've just shared opens with melee weapons, and the one that we had before starts with light handguns.
He's pinned it. The new one.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well then, I will take another look at heavy handguns.
Yes. Sorry, maybe I copied the original sheet and put it in my own thing, and since then the guy's added more.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one that we were looking at was copy of, and this one is just.
Yeah. You just use this one. Sorry,
I agree.
that's my fault. I will get rid of that and pin this one.
If I buy the AMT Model 2000, I get the. That's a rate of fire of 1. See, I'll be downgrading. Okay, I'm getting a heavy handgun.
Now, an SMG uses handgun skill, doesn't it?
Yes,
Unless we auto fire.
correct.
So yeah, fuck it. Buy myself an SMG just because of balance.
If I remember rightly, there is some good SMGs that have more than one rate of fire. There's a couple.
There are light SMGs like Uzis that have 2 rate of fire.
There's a medium one there, a Calico submachine gun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
poor
Arasaka
availability.
Shin Gun has 2 armor piercing. Comes with a built-in smart link. Oh, it's $5,000. But
Oh, but oh well.
But you have 50.
Yeah, that's the point. Come on, spend your money. You don't have to, it's fine.
I don't like any of these. I'm just gonna.
What's not to like? The rate of fire.
No, they
I
just
might have.
like if I just spent 1,000 on my gun, I just get a free +1 to hit. Whereas like there's trade-offs. It seems like. So the rate of fire, because I've got a rate of fire of 2 with the heavy handgun. The Stallone gives me a
3d6.
I get the Stallone, yeah, but it's got a magazine of 6, but I've already paid for extended mag, so that'll be 14. And then that gives me a 1 accuracy bonus in addition to my smart link. So, but if I can buy the Stallone, it says it's rare.
Yeah, you can buy that.
Okay. Sweet.
You know a guy. Well, you know the guy.
I know Vic.
It can be sourced over a week. It's extremely rare. We're talking a long time.
It's
And
not
you're probably
extremely
not
rare.
gonna
It's
get
just rare.
Yeah.
46 + 1. Oof.
The M32 Fenrir or Shygen both look very tempting as well. Heavy
Where are they?
SMGs.
SMGs.
I'm looking at the Fenrir. Yeah.
They're the ones
With
above it as
incendiary
well.
properties, the Shingun and the
Yeah, armor piercing. +2 accuracy as well.
I think the +2 accuracy is from the smart link.
Oh wait, no, that's not concealable. That's the whole point of.
Yeah, right.
This is what I mean. Like, I want to keep the rate of fire. I want the accuracy bonus. I want concealable.
Pistols, yeah.
The Spitfire double tap. Right. Accuracy bonus of 1. Rate of fire of 2. 46 plus 1. It's rare, but it is concealable. 920. Okay. Spitfire. That is 4d6 plus 1. Rate of fire 2.
Royal Enfield. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We're going to find that. Magazine 12, so that goes up.
Okay, so if you've got interface plugs, you don't need any extra cyberware for a smart gun.
Yeah.
Okay, neat. Yeah, fine, cool.
You just plug it in, don't you?
Okay, I spent 920 on that. So I now have 46 plus 1. Still got rate of fire 2. I've got the 14 ammo because I've got the stendo anyway. No! Is it worth it? Alright. I didn't buy the stendo. I bought a new gun instead. I'll take the stendo off.
We all have interface plugs, yeah?
We all have interface plugs, so smart gun, you'll gain the benefit of that. Although the benefit is what is written in the thing, you reckon, Sam? Or
No, some of them, I'm just trying to. Some of them say they have a smart gun link, built-in smart gun link.
yeah. So yeah,
So
I'm
you
looking at
have
that
to buy
Fenrir
a weapon
SMG.
attachment, don't you, to use with your smart
Yes,
gun?
it's 500.
Yeah.
I bought that this turn. I refunded
so
my extended mag.
Well,
if it's built in, you don't need to buy the upgrade for your gun.
yes, but the
You do still need the
accuracy
plugs.
the accuracy bonus that's listed on the stat chart is from the smart gun. Do you think, or do we gain the smart gun bonus as well as what is listed on the table here? Because the smart gun gives you a +1 accuracy. So I'm looking at very heavy SMGs. Some of them have got negative or heavy. I'm looking at SMGs. If I look at heavies, very heavies, then there aren't very heavy SMGs. But I'm looking at SMGs. Some of them have got negative accuracy bonuses, and some of them have got positive. Not all the ones with the built-in smart link get a positive accuracy bonus. So, for example, the Militech Cobra has a built-in smart link, does not have an accuracy bonus.
Okay, so just sorry, I was having a quick browse through. So there is others that have built-in smart link with no accuracy bonus.
Yeah.
So presumably, if you then put the smart link on, you get a +1. So I'm going to call it you get a +1 on top of what the weapon says.
Great. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay.
So
yeah,
my Spitfire gives me a +1, and I bought the smart link for another +1.
Yeah. Fine.
So I'm going to buy the fucking, if I can, the Militech Fenrir.
How rare was it?
It is rare.
Fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine.
Oof, that's expensive.
You guys are putting in a big old order with Charlie's man.
Hell yeah.
Where is the smart link? Where does the smart link go? Is it your head?
No, it's on the
Don't
gun.
need any extra
2
cyber
attachment slots. So if each gun has 3, unless they're non-exotic.
No, I mean like for the person.
You don't need to buy anything new for it. We've got it built in. We've got a neural.
We have interface plugs, so
we already have them.
You have that.
You plug yourself into the gun, Vic. That's all it is.
You can
get. So you just buy a gun that's okay.
Yeah, you can get a piece of cyberware that lets you use it without plugging into the gun, which means because like if someone takes the gun off you, you can't. It's not plugged into you, so you can't shoot it if someone's holding it.
So
I don't know why that
you are the only one who's going to be affected by that, okay? So make sure you remember it.
Why?
Because you have to plug into your cyber deck.
And that'll use his neural links. That'll use this interface.
Oh, right, yeah. So yeah, I see what you mean. I'd have to plug to hack. I'd have to use my
Yeah, you'd have to unplug from the gun, plug into your deck.
Cool.
Okay. And
in that case, can I keep my old gun as a backup?
Well, I'm not going to tell you to get rid of it.
All right.
Unless you want to sell it. Yeah. Unless you want to sell it. Unless you guys explicitly say I'm selling my old gun as well.
I'm gonna see
Okay,
what my
well,
smart gun link says.
in that case, I am going to buy the Arasaka TKI 20 Senjin, which is the heavy SMG.
Yeah,
With-
same. Oh, the AP one. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the one just above the thingy. Yeah.
fine.
I'm gonna put in an order for a Fabrica Arms M2012.
What gun is it? Type of gun?
It's an assault rifle, line 174.
Thank you, sir.
I guess it not being plugged
Absolutely
in means
fine.
I don't get the bonus, right?
And it was smart gun link.
Yes, you don't get the +1 bonus.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that works. That works fine. Because like if I get snuck up on while I'm hacking, I still want to be able to pull the trigger on the thing. Like
Yeah, you still use it.
yeah, it's not just like error. No smart gun link. Cannot fire.
These aren't like smart guns in Shadowrun where you can remote fire them and shit like that. But
Oh, that'd
They
be
aren't
great.
like smart guns in Cyberpunk 2077 either. They're nothing
No.
like it.
You could
Well, you
buy
get an
smart
extra
ammo,
bonus.
which if it misses, you get another roll on it.
Yeah, that's more like the smart guns
Yeah.
in 2077.
Yeah.
Which line am I rolling for? 129. Cool.
Oh shit! I should have looked at bows.
That takes me down
I don't want
to.
Oh, actually.
So I can't remember if you'd asked for him to make you more arrows or if you were going to do it, Gex.
I think we're gonna get Gav to do it, aren't we? Because he has the ability to fabricate ammo.
Yes. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
like
So
a-
if
Layout of, some money for materials, basically.
is it weapons tech or something like that.
Yeah, I've only got
Yeah.
2 points in it, but it's a total skill of 7, so I'll give it
Yeah.
a go. And if I can
Gonna be
take my
better than
time
mine.
over it, and
Yeah, you
just
got a week. So
so no rush.
All right, cool.
basically, depending on how high you roll, depends on how many you get.
I only get a 10.
So you get 10.
Well, I'll take it. That's double my ammo. Cheers, bruv.
No worries. Make him count.
Oh, I will.
Okay, so last order of business is: do we want to buy a 2-bedroom apartment for 35 Gs?
Penthouse, bro.
They're 500 grand, Gex. It's a typo in the book.
Oh, is it? Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's got an extra zero after the comma. So it's 500 grand.
Okay.
The comma's meant to be.
Okay, let me
That
get
makes
to
more
it.
sense.
Yeah.
So
It
we
does,
can
doesn't it?
either rent an upscale Conapt, or we could chip in and buy that. An upscale Conapt is like a fairly posh place. It's
2 bedrooms, two living rooms or something like that, wasn't it?
yeah.
I
These
have to
spacious
buy-
2-floor apartments with 2 bedrooms, in addition to a luxury master bedroom. So it's 3, I think, in total.
3 bedrooms.
2 living rooms, balcony, 3 car park spaces, and one of which is located on the roof for air vehicles. So now that would involve chipping in, because that was what 85k.
Alright. Got here.
I've got 50 left.
I got 46.
Okay, according to the spreadsheet for the SMG I've just bought, I have to buy smart ammunition.
Oh,
Use
that's going to
smart
be
ammunition.
expensive.
Yes, it's 500 for 10 rounds, and it's a 20-round mag. So I'm going to spend
Jesus,
another
a
$2 grand.
a mag.
Fucking
Holy
s-
fuck!
It's
I
just like
suppose
the
it's
gun-
sniper
the gun-
death, like,
is
you know.
It's like there's the gun in the aim that literally just shoots eddies.
Yeah.
That's what Jet's using right now.
Yeah.
Upscale con out. That's pretty steep, but when am I ever going to get the chance to live in a flat?
It's pretty unattainable for all of you to think about having this in your life.
Yeah.
None of you have lived in this. Maybe Jed has.
Yeah.
With his parents, he would have experienced a little bit of upscale living. So maybe that's part of Jed's aim.
Could
The
just
rest
buy
of you is a
two
bit like-
two-bedroom apartments next to each other and save 10 grand for something.
I was saying to Gav, what we want to do is just buy a 2-bedroom and then 2 studio apartments, and we just rent them out.
Just
Land
become
battery.
fucking landlords in game.
No. One wait, studio.
Yeah,
Two
bed
bedroom has
apartments might be
one
better.
bathroom. That ain't.
Look, you only live once.
Can't apt.
Yeah. Is that agreement from everyone?
Hey, What we
Well,
doing?
can't up to so many bedrooms. 4.
3 bedrooms, 2 front room, 2 live. We've got enough room for
3
everyone to stay
bedrooms.
there if needs be.
2
I've got-
bedrooms and a master
if
bedroom. Yeah.
If I don't pay rent this month, I've got just under 10 grand.
I've got 50, but I want to keep about 5 for subdermal armor at some point in the future.
I've got 11.
Technically, 8 of what I have is also belongs to our boss.
Just
we're-
putting it out there, Vic and Gav could buy it between them and rent it to Lonex and Jed. Rent the other rooms.
I'll
Well,
give you
technically-
7,500 eddies.
What do you think, Vic?
You can make your own price up.
Yeah,
Would
take
you
me
rent
down
it for
to.
that price?
Yeah, I'm up for doing it. It's just how I've got 46, so
I've got 50.
So
it'd be dropping
I'm not going to
42
do it
each.
as written in the book. That is a base price of the place, depending on where you want to live. So if you
Okay.
were to get that near the hospital, it might be cheaper. If you were to get that on Staten Island, it might be more expensive.
Go for the cheap end of town, I feel.
If you got it in the combat zone, it will be infested with rats.
Well, not the cheap
Oh,
end.
let's look
Can
around.
we get a place
Let's
Yeah,
look
called
around
Trump
where we
Tower?
are.
The remains of Trump Tower.
So, where is our hospital, Sam? It's in Queens, is it?
Brooklyn,
Oh, in the Orphans Turf.
just south
Oh.
of it. Just go south of it, under Sunset Park.
Okay.
Centrally place would be quite somewhere close to work, but also somewhere close to the bar to be able to get between.
Hospital, from when I looked it up, was about there, I think.
Yeah.
It's about
Right.
the S on Sheepshead Bay, yeah.
So, do we have who'd be best positioned to go trawl on the web for this type of stuff?
I mean,
I ain't never bought a house
I could do
before.
a library search. Don't know anything about owning property, but I could have a look on the web.
Yep. Go ahead.
See what options we have in a couple of square blocks around the hospital.
A 1.
I might have a couple of contacts, say contemporaries from
-1.
school, that be able to advise me on this. None of them are going to be New York based, but
I rolled a 1 -1, so I get a 15 anyway because my library search is massive.
Okay, yeah, so really close to the hospital, there's one. Let me get the book up.
Well, we don't want
There's
shit where we eat as well, though.
There's one really close to the hospital, but it's 90 grand market price. There is one of this particular type you're looking for on the border with the Orphans Turf, and it's 75 grand listed price. It looks from the pictures well done up, but it's in a really rough neighborhood. There is another one near the hospital at a listed price of 75 grand, but it needs work.
I don't think a rough neighborhood is going to bother us too much. Not when the locals see who's living there.
Yeah, I'm thinking the one near the Orphans Turf. What do you think?
Yeah. What
Not
about
far from the Black Flag. It's not close to it, but it's not far.
stumbling distance?
Yeah, it's as close as the hospital is to the Black Flag.
Oh, was that like 75?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds alright. That's not my money.
Pardon me.
This is an official purchase, and it will require somebody's name on the lease,
Eve.
as you will be a legal landholder at this point.
I can sign for it if you'd like.
10 minutes.
I
And it
can
will
do
also
that.
require you going to visit the estate agent.
Yeah, I can
Eve's the
do
most
that.
personable of us.
I can talk co-op, and
have 12 in business.
Yeah,
No,
Vic
I
can
think-
do it. He's a known fixer in this
Yeah.
in this sort of turf. It makes sense.
Yeah, and like I have a fairly legit past,
Mm.
as in,
Yeah, you're not wanted or anything.
not by the law, just by every second corporation, but like
You could go.
there's
You could go
it's
as
a
a
proper paper
professional.
trail. Like,
You could go as a professional couple, the two of you.
yeah,
His manager. You've surely heard of my client through his
No,
local.
just say we work for Trauma Team.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, let's do it legit, and we can put my name on it if you're okay with that, McTavish. If you don't want your name on it, but if you do want your name on it, that's fine.
We could probably put both names on it if it's a joint fucking buy. I don't mind putting my name on.
There you got a few names, so yeah, using this one probably ain't too bad.
It will put your official names on the grid. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not your hidden names, nothing like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Yeah,
Alright.
my identity isn't real. I might not pass a credit check.
Won't be a credit check. Got cash. Boom.
Fair.
That's why we're going to be negotiating as well.
Yeah. So yeah, you go to the estate agents. Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, we were taking a look at your website, whatever it's called, your info pages, and we saw a property on Madison Street.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the top floor, 2-bed or 4-bed, 3-bed Connaught.
3-bed. Yeah. Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
We'd just like to take a look at it, if that's okay.
Of course, it's located on an up and coming area. It's a lovely neighbourhood. I hear in 10 years' time, it's going to be the happening place.
Yeah,
yes,
the
we could
radiation
take-
doesn't shift.
All the gangs don't bust in your doors.
Oh, I can assure you, the environmental impact surveys have been done, and this area is in limited radiation.
We
I
work
mean,
for
not as
Trauma
limited
Team,
as
love.
Staten Island, of course, but it's very good for the Brooklyn. I can meet you there in half an hour. I just have to see another customer. So I'll meet you around there.
Yeah.
Know where it is?
We do indeed. We'll be at the door.
Cool. So yeah, some time passes and they pull
I
up.
want to ping Eve again just to see if she can pull up the crime stats for the last 10 years for this neighborhood.
do a library search for that.
Yep.
Just see if it's actually on the way up or down.
15.
Yes, the crime stats are decidedly getting worse, with gang-related crimes and drugs increasing exponentially, statistically speaking, year over year.
Okay.
You do note that abductions are down, and that domestic violence is down
Okay.
for whatever reason. That might be interesting. Yeah, so the guy pulls up in the equivalent of a Cyberpunk smart car with the estate agent's name plastered on it.
All right. We'll be waiting.
Reasonably
Mind you.
comical because he's about 6'4", so when he's trying to get out of it, he's struggling.
All right. Well, after you.
Oh yes. I didn't catch your names, gentlemen.
Bill.
Bill, nice to meet you. I'm Enrico.
Hold up my hand for a handshake. Hey, Enrico. You've been doing this
Kind
long?
For about 5 years or so. I've been hoping to put in some money and become partner in the estate agent firm. We'll see though. Anyway, come on in. Let's have a look around. And he kind of guides you around, and there's a living room. There's still some furniture in it from the last people who were there. There's an
What floor is it on,
blood.
Sam?
There's an ominous blood stain in the bedroom. Not the top, the one below. So
Okay.
you're sandwiched.
74 or 10?
Oh no, like 7.
Okay.
It's like it's like an 8-story building or something. So yeah, there's you guys spot an ominous blood stain, and the place is well looked after and looks like it's been refitted, but something happened here to the previous owners.
Could you not get the blood at the floor over there? Is it?
Oh god damn it! The cleaners were meant to have been here last week.
Yeah.
I assure you that will be gone.
Up and coming neighborhood, is it? Nice and friendly.
Who lived here last? Any famous people die in our apartment?
Nobody famous.
Is it a home invasion or a suicide?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Seems to me
You'd
like
have to ask the neighbours.
replacing carpets has got to be a solid $5,000. The size of property. Off the price.
Yeah.
Okay. How much are you looking for the place?
What did I say? 85, wasn't it? Is that what I said?
75, I think, for this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, 75. Yeah. Well, they're asking for 75,000.
That's 75,000 for someone to come kick in our door and murder us in our sleep.
And we're gonna have to replace these carpets. That's got to be a few grand. Not, we can do that, but it's gonna come off the price.
What about 65?
That seems very low. We have had offers in the region of the asking price. For those of you who haven't bought a house, this is exactly what they say. And they lie.
This is all from experience, isn't it, Sam?
Yes.
How about 69,420?
Wow, sir, now you're speaking my language.
There you go.
Yeah, except it's not his money to talk about, so 65 it is.
Well, I can take it to the cellar. It is, as you can probably have guessed by the blood stain, currently with a holding company, as the previous owners have deceased.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can do the transfer. I know there's not such thing as in cash, but we can do the full transfer to.
Oh, so you're paying in full? No mortgage?
Yeah. Straight up. Money in hand. Today.
Well, that changes things.
We walk away.
Let me, you just stay there. I'll ring the seller up a minute. He kind of disappears for 10 minutes. Out in the hallway or something. Oh, God, it stinks as the cat just farted. Ugh. Sorry, that could have been about the apartment. He comes back and he says, well, they're definitely interested, but 65 is maybe a little bit too low, do you think? They're asking for a little bit more than that in cash, and you could have it today.
69,420.
No, it's too hard to divide in two. So
65.50.
It's funny though.
65.5.
I'll pay the difference.
60.
I will pay 4,420 if we get the funny number.
Okay. 69,420. That's our final offer.
He disappears again. Makes a phone call. Yes, the seller would be happy with that. So you can transfer the funds today. And any delay, and I'm afraid he'll put it back on the market.
That's fine. Transfer the funds now if you can get the paperwork sorted.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll send this off to the lawyers immediately to get this all sorted out. Can you provide me with some identification, etc., back at the office in a while?
Can do. We'll send it on across.
You don't have to roleplay that bit.
Yeah, no, we can take care of that. So what's that in total? 30k for 32.50 for each of us?
32.50 plus Gex's extra.
Yeah, I paid mine. I've taken it off my money anyway.
32,500, leaving me with 17,650. Yeah, and send over all the legit stuff, work references, whatever they need.
Yeah, cool. Done. You guys put keys up that evening. Proud owners of your own house.
Woo!
Sick.
That'll never happen in real life.
Bumsville, Brooklyn.
No
I'll
more
let you
fucking
decide
rent.
how to charge Eve and or Gex.
I've been
Yeah.
thinking about this, guys, and I think, I don't want to back myself into anything, but nothing personal. But I think I'm enjoying having my own space right now, and never lived on my own growing up. I always lived with my grandma and my parents, and I just enjoying being like the lone woman in New York right now. So I don't know. Can I pass for a minute?
No problem. No problem at all. Don't want to be cooped up with 3 old farts in this place. I understand. Sort out some practical things with the place, Sam. Change the locks straight away. Get 4 keys cut.
Increase security a little
I'm
bit.
gonna buy some
Cameras.
fucking Ring cameras or something.
Ring doorbells.
Yeah.
Get Lonex to, do a job on the door so it's not just a physical deadbolt, it's also like tech locked.
I can do a security tech roll on that. See if I can
Um, we might want a few hidden cameras in the fucking corridors outside in the lift.
I've got a 16.
Maybe outside the building.
You use your tactical awareness to stash weapons around.
Yeah.
So, over the course of the week, Lonex moves in his computer shit.
Yeah.
And sets up electronic locks, which will buy a read off of you guys off that roll.
Cool.
Nice.
As well as there being a physical key backup cut for all of you.
Yeah.
Backup keys are going to cost 500 eddies, getable printed for the store.
We'll tot up a bill at the end because there's a handful of things we want to do, if that's
Yep.
cool.
Can I have a walk around the neighborhood and see what businesses might be potential allies, what local people might be potential threats? Just get a read of like the immediate neighborhood. Are there hoodlums on the corner? Is there any graffiti that indicates a particular threat?
There's a local
Yeah.
bank we can rob.
Yeah.
Give us a
Well-
streetwise roll, Jed.
Yeah, streetwise roll. Yeah, absolutely.
You just come up with a quick list, Gav, and then I'll chuck a price on it. What are you thinking?
Remember, guys, every time we do a fucking day out, collect your dwarf. We need to stockpile it, make some more money.
However,
Okay,
before I
in
make
that
that
note-
roll, I'm going to spend some IP and buy another roll of streetwise because I've only got a 1 in it.
On that note, Vic, you got 8 from the week from everyone.
Yeah, I'll actually, if I can kind of help with the streetwise.
See,
Over the
there's
course
a
of the
check
week,
there.
we'll be nipping into like hardware shops and whatever, and just walking around the area, picking up a few delivery menus from the local, food outlet places and stuff like that.
He's back.
So I'm going to make
Right.
the roll, and Sam can determine if Gav's helping me at all, or he can make his own roll. 8 plus 9, 17. Do you know what? I might spend 1 lock on that to get it up to 18.
And I roll a 13.
All right, so we'll call that a 20 with Gav's assistance.
Yeah.
You get pretty damn good eye on the place. You note that most of the shops around the area are kind of like ethnic and immigrant shops, so you've got a lot of Russian stalls, which is quite strange for New York in this day and age. Local players on the streets, it's just your standard street punks. There's no major gang activity. You do spot some orphans coming in and doing deals, probably for drugs. You also spot a few of Charlie's regulars about the place. So you feel like although this is a high discovered villainy, you're on the right side of it.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Probably a
looks
good
like
choice.
video
We've
cameras
made-
like 100 eddies, so we get like a few of those, maybe.
Sorry, say that again, guys.
Video cameras,
Yes.
like 100
Yeah,
eddies,
yeah.
so we get a few of those. Maybe?
I'll happily throw in like $1.50 towards funds to doing the place up.
If you guys
I'm
make a
making
list,
a list now, yeah.
yeah, and then I'll put a price on it at the end. Jed, is there anything specific you wanted to know on your Streetwise roll?
See. I'll throw
Anything
3 Gs
more in
in.
depth.
The list in the middle, guys, if you want to right click and add to it down the bottom.
I think, Sam, it is. Actually, I'd like to get a sense of whether or which, if any, of the businesses are fronts for things.
Okay.
And which, if any, might be used by parties that might be targeting us, whether that is corporate or criminal.
So there is basically no corporate fronts here. Everything is low-key corporate. Low-key criminal ran. There is a few family businesses, but they are under protection of Charlie. So, they pay their money out, Charlie protects them. The Russian place, there's like a Russian mini-mart. That is a front. You don't know what for,
Okay, yeah.
but that's where the orphans have been spotted.
So there's more business going in and out of there than there should be, but we don't know. We can't quite work that out. Okay. Except that we do know that there are Russian mercs working in the city as well, and okay.
Yeah, you've already met one.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
What a cool guy.
Yeah, it was.
About internal
Just to
insurrection.
emphasize as well, you get the impression that this neighborhood, nothing would happen without Charlie knowing about it, and you don't see anything like that happening without him knowing about it. Looks like all the kind of run-of-the-mill things he'd probably be involved in.
Page 374, guys, has environmental and emplaced defenses.
Yeah, I had a look. I couldn't see prices.
Nope,
Yeah, I was looking
which
at
is typical of this fucking game.
I was
Yeah, I was
wondering
looking
if
for
they-
if
security
we're-
cameras, so I just went like, oh, the video cameras 100 each. That'll work.
That'll work. And if you want to do like turrets and things like that, Gav, you can make them. I would expect you guys to buy an assault rifle, and then between you and Gex to make it.
Yeah.
So a weapons
Home
tech and
Alone
security
style.
tech to make it into
Absolutely.
something on the network.
Yeah, can I rig up this fucking the mains cable to the door handle? No,
Little
of
trip
paint
wire.
just balanced on the top of the door.
Little
Yeah, you wanna
tripwire
make
stepped
some-
off the machine gun.
If you want to do that, that's fine. Just add a couple of assault rifles on there, and then you can make 2 turrets or something.
We'll leave that for the time being.
I added a scrambler so that people can't, snoop on
I think we
us.
should all get
I think
nasal
I was editing
filters.
at
And
it
then-
at the same time.
Should all get nasal filters and just have the place primed with sleeping gas.
Ooh, that's a good idea. You belong to us now.
Exactly. Someone breaks in, they ain't wearing a mask. Well,
Gex, I think I was editing the thing at the same time, so I think I've probably removed your
Well, it's still
thing,
there.
but I had Scrambler written on it anyway.
Okay. Well, I
So
just added
scramblers-
prices. So scramblers 500. And cameras are 100 each.
So, camera in the corridor, on the car parking spot, in the elevator, in the main room of the apartment,
So
and on the balcony.
how about a stash safe as well?
We can
Somewhere
build
out
that
the way.
ourselves.
Yeah,
But
somewhere
yeah.
out the way, like
What-
hidden.
what you've got on the card there is going to be about $2,500 to sort out, picking up things like motion sensors and all the other crazy shit, and then
Yeah.
doing the cameras and paying the bribes so that people look the other way while you're doing the work in the corridor and things.
Yeah, okay, I'll cover that. I have more left over. So,
I'll throw in a G.
okay.
I'll throw in a bet.
So,
can you keep a note of what you've done? Like, keep that card so we remember it if this ever comes up.
16150.
And then, if you want to do turrets and things, buy some guns, start making them.
I've got a good few spare guns. I think Crofty had joined for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, can you just duplicate that because I don't trust these fucking notepads. Yeah, and I'll throw one of them in my bag here. Yeah, I'll throw one in the bag here, and that's a key, by the way, for all four of us, just in case shit goes south.
Right.
Yeah. And you're all biometrics in anyway. Over the week, you've sorted yourselves out, and you're looking groovy. And Gav's car's arrived, delivered.
Hell yeah!
By one of Charlie's guys is in the spot.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Do you, by any chance, want to do a look over of it to make sure it is as good as they say it is?
Yeah, good call.
I'll
will take a
I'll
gander
have a look at it
at
too, because
Basic tech. We're going for here, I think.
I've
land vehicle
5
tech.
in land vehicle tech.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Yes,
Yeah.
use that. Sorry, I didn't see that one.
I've 1 in land vehicle. You have
Okay,
5?
I have a 5. Yeah. Well, I've
Sweet.
got 3 base tech, and then I upgraded to a tech scanner, which gives me a +2 bonus on all tech. Felt like that was necessary. Well, I got a 7.
You think it looks pretty sound. Maybe the tires could do a change in a couple 1,000 miles.
What kind of
I've also
what kind of computer
spent-
systems does it have in it?
This is like a 30-year-old truck, so
Oh,
not
cool.
very many.
Cool. Probably unhackable.
I just went and spent
That's a good thing.
£2,500 on 50 smart ammo rounds for the
Damn,
fucking
Yeah.
for the
So
SMG.
to put the truck in perspective, it's like the equivalent tech as like in my current car.
Mm.
So it does have a computer. It does do
It has
fancy
AC
numbers
and
digital.
brakes
Yeah,
and
exactly.
shit.
But it's still relatively mechanical for this day and age.
Mm.
Does it have any remote links, Linux?
Don't think so.
Not that you could see.
Okay, and can we get a scanner over it just to see if it's
I have
outputting anything?
Bug detector.
Yeah, give it a once over.
Yeah, I'll give it a once over with the bug detector. I don't know what the rules are that for. I forgot.
You don't find
I think it's
anything.
just if I'm within 2 meters, it beeps. So yeah,
Cool. Okay. May as well do
You don't
that
find
while
anything.
we bring it up.
that's just in my head as well.
Oh yeah.
If you wanted to look up the number plate in the government systems or whatever, you'll find it's clean. It's passed its safety tests.
So the SMG is perfect to cover the 2 ranges my bloke's not good with the pistol.
Nice.
Like at 6 to 12, it's 13 to hits, and I've got 14.
All right. So we happy with having spent and bought a house?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No more rent.
Yeah.
It means our wages, are hard to a degree.
So Friday night turns around. You guys finish out your standard shift.
Yep.
Another car crash, as to be expected with your job nowadays. Lots of car crashes. And presumably you're all getting ready in the pad to go party.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, Gav, you get a message from Charlie while you're getting ready. Says, Corpo agent, I think, from Arasaka, turned up to press for information about you. Guy paid me a premium price just to sit down with him and discuss the recent boxing match. Seems an Arasaka-linked rep was in the crowd and spotted our band of guys. I mean, you guys. Sorry, I've written this really badly. I think I put them off the trail and kept our stuff hidden. And I tried to spin yarn about how our link was only the boxing. But just a heads up, someone's spotted you.
Well, they might show their face again this evening.
At least we've not made any big flashy purchases with our ill-gotten money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So, yeah, you
And
guys
they're
rock
now
up to some.
names. Not.
You guys rock up to some absolutely monstrosity of a party that is also spilled out on the street, as requested by Mr. Bill.
Yeah.
There's food stalls and, I don't know, music of Bill's preference. What's your preference of music, Bill?
Oh, we'll just let Charlie take care of the music. He knows the crowd, the scene in the city. They wouldn't like my old-timey music.
Turning up at about 6 in the evening, 7 in the evening, it's quite chilled. It's kind of like neo reggae or something like that playing at the moment. There is a flyer with other bands on it, and you can't understand the text that is written in, so you assume it's something nasty to your ear.
As expected. We'll rock into the what was it called again? Black Sail?
Black Flag.
Black Flag. Yeah, we'll rock into the Black Flag and just take up the booth we've been sitting in a few times before.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll pass the message on about keeping an eye out for any suits, especially any Arasaka-looking motherfucker.
Can I walk around the room and have a look for anybody with that kind of vibe?
You can.
I am, going to mod my armor jack so that it is flickering between a kind of Black Flag typical motif with some Asia pop kind of coloring, so it goes between the two on a kind of animated loop.
Are we not doing a wardrobe?
I rolled mine already. I got a 9.
Yeah, so Gex is as standard, just not standing
Shabby.
out in any way, shape, or form. Yep. Shabby bloke.
Here we go, wardrobe roll.
14.
16.
So Bill
9.
is looking just on the edge of mean. Not totally mean. He's well dressed and just looking slightly mean. What did you roll, Vic?
9.
9. Yeah, so again, like Gex, you're kind of shabby and almost fading into the backdrop of the group.
Oh, hang on.
Like I like.
No, wait, I need to put up my.
I'm going to also put me shoulder cam recording.
Yeah, fine.
Just
Go
in
on the
case I
party.
can. Yeah,
Seven.
get any bribery information.
You keep finding your eye drifting to the punk ladies in miniskirts and fishnets.
Ones that look like a good time.
Jed, what do you roll?
Sorry, give me a second. I rolled 7 plus 12, 19.
Yeah, so you achieve exactly what you're looking for, and as standard are standing out from the crowd.
I possibly get a bit of attention from Vic's camera before he realizes it's me.
Yes,
And
exactly.
give him the
Yeah.
I will go in and record by myself as well, from my own perspective.
Fine. BD.
Record the evening. Yeah, that's what I mean. So put in a fresh memory chip, record BD, walk the crowd, and as I say, I'm mostly looking for anybody that looks like they themselves don't fit in, or anybody that's trying a bit too hard to fit in.
Okay. Wow.
In particular, as we said, that corporate rep or anyone that might be. So, for example, anybody that's pretending to be more intoxicated than they are, or is more than they should be. Something like that.
Well, yeah, give us a perception roll, I suppose.
Back in a second.
Human perception?
Yes. Why not? You have described human things.
I am perceiving humans. That is a 22. Yeah, why not? I don't think I need to spend any luck on that.
So, there are corpo types here. You do spot people from Trauma Team, from other shifts that you might have seen around the office. You don't necessarily know them by name, but there is people from the local corp in this area of town. Yeah. There isn't, from your eye, agents around, if you like. There's no one trying to fit in. Well, there is people trying to fit in, but they're like teeny people who don't really know their place in the world.
Yeah. That's a difference between somebody that's earnestly wants to fit in and someone that is
there isn't the equivalent of the police investigators at protests.
for example,
there isn't that there.
Mm.
Honestly, it's like a happy go community time for Charlie's community. With him being the center of this area, that's what it feels like.
Nice.
You spot Charlie. He's having a hell of a time. Tommy Fingers is also here. He invited him along, and those two are chatting away cigars. And Tommy's doing some blow or whatever. Not many gangers here. It literally feels like a community kind of thing.
Cool. I'm gonna have a few drinks for a while. Just kind of work the room, go around, say hello to everyone, fucking check in with Charlie, thank him for organizing this, and just kind of get my face out there.
Yeah. So you are noticing a kind of vibe from some people. A lot of people liked your videos that appeared on the web. Have you fucking that guy out?
Any free drinks?
Many.
They're not free.
Many free drinks, and lots of people want like pictures because that's the done thing.
Yeah. Again, milk it.
Fair enough.
That's what we're here for. We're getting our name out there.
50 quid a photo.
What's that, manager?
It's no point. Charlie Two Steps will end up taking 20% anyway. So
still 30 quid a fucking photo. 10 photos, 300 eddies.
You work your way around the room and you get Charlie and Tommy. And Tommy's like, "Here's the man of the hour. Looking forward to seeing you back." You left me a hell of a headache, but Christ, did you make me some money?
Yeah, man. Same here. Bought myself a truck out of that.
Nice. Well, keep going with us. You'll have a flying truck. If you can keep that level of, death up.
Well, I do want to take a week or two to get my head right after the fight. Oh, I want to get some armor weave put in, so it ain't so squishy next one.
Well, it doesn't seem to me like you need it. And he passes you a shiny plate with Synthcoke on it.
Oh man, I got biz in the morning. Ain't doing a mad late one.
Charlie kind of nods in the background. Agreement.
Just here to give back to the community, Get our name out there, maybe drum up a bit of extra work. So I'll tell you what, fucking trauma team don't pay shit.
Well, that's the corporate life for you. Unless you're wearing a suit, you ain't making cash. Especially around these parts. Hey, well, if you're in TTI, talk to Charlie and get some dwarf coming through again. I'll make some more money on the side.
On that subject, my friend, here is a little gift. We sort out the cash later.
And he opens the bag and goes, "Oh, God, you guys are good. Charlie, you keep good company. I think we can make some money together here, mutually." Charlie kind of raps him on the shoulders. Yep. These are good boys and girls. If he was there.
I'm in the room, but maybe not in the conversation.
Maybe in the mosh pit.
Not same.
Yeah. Me neither nowadays. So I'll talk to Charlie. We'll arrange another fight. Maybe we'll move you up to opener for the headliner this time. And get you up there on the almost last match. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, we'll be waiting.
Cool. So yeah, the party rages on. Bands come in. Drink, drugs, fun. The older generation and kind of more community-driven people kind of filter out by 9, 10 in the evening.
Yeah, make sure
left
those are the
pretty young
guys I
crowd.
kind of want to make
Yeah, well,
friends with, or inroads with.
Yeah, you spot some people from the Russian mini mart. They're kind of the older clerks and whatever.
Oh yeah, make a point of chatting to them.
Yeah, you do. They're thankful for the good time and getting a night off and whatever. And they say they watched your match. They still don't think you could beat their famous Russian boxer. Insert name here, but it was good.
It's name here from Rocky 4, whatever mate he was called.
Ivan Drago in Rocky 4. Mikhail Shivlyakov comes to mind.
Yeah, okay, we'll just party the evening away.
Nikolai Valuev.
Yeah, so you party the evening away. Anybody particularly partaking in the booze and drugs, or are we all keeping?
No.
Uh,
Some drinks.
Yeah,
Have
have
a
a few.
drink or two, keep him relatively straight-headed.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Nothing bad happens. A good evening is had by all. How do you feel like it's well deserved?
Cool.
Yeah. So
That works for me.
we roll around to the morning, and you guys all rock up. Not particularly that badly affected. What was it you said this morning? 15% hungover, something like that.
Yeah.
Going to Charlie's, obviously totally different atmosphere. Quiet, no one's there. And you're up in the office. And Charlie says, right, down to business. Had a fun last night. Now let's talk. So, as requested, I sent the drone up. It's been in situ for best part of a week, monitoring that building. What we can tell and what I know, and he kind of pulls up a monitor with footage on it for you guys to scan over as he's talking. What I can tell is this address you got for Madame Radium's office, he says in quotation marks, ain't no office. This is like a IT office with a server farm in the back. It looks like, I don't know what goes on in there. It's guarded by these black op types in plain clothes. We haven't seen Madame Radium at all on the footage, and you guys can confirm this watching for it. One exec car regularly visits the premises, maybe 3 times a week. I think maybe that's the manager for these black ops guys. One of the guards has been regularly spotted visiting a coffee shop. And can I get human perception rolls from everyone?
yeah, why not?
Because he's pulling it up on the footage.
15?
11.
Do you know what? I might spend another luck point on that up to 16. Yeah.
19.
Okay, well, Jed and
-1.
Vic notice that this guy looks like a spitting image of McTavish.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. This guard has got the same facial structure. The only difference is he's wearing a suit. He's
I'm
related. He just looks just like him.
I'm going to glance at Mac and try and read his reaction to noticing that, because I'm sure that he is noticing it.
You moonlighting?
Oh my god, it's a clone!
Yeah. Fucking doppelganger, man. No, that's not me. That's,
It's a way.
Charlie says, not
what a fucking clue.
it wasn't just me then. He does look just like you. I see it on the footage of you guys sat next to each other. Like for like. I mean, if we want to go in there, there's our in.
How many coffees is he bringing back?
He just seems to be getting them for himself in the video. Like he goes there and spends 20 minutes and then goes back.
Okay. Well,
Jed, on your date
Yeah.
that you went on, you will have also spotted that car regularly visiting where you were sat there on your date. You just happened to be there on an evening where the manager came, and you spotted the same guards meeting them on the ground floor in kind of like a back alleyway to the building.
Okay. But I didn't see who got in and out.
Just it looked like, honestly, it looked like a manager, nameless suited manager.
Tony manager.
Nondescript.
Yeah,
wasn't anyone you recognise. And your date didn't even know you were doing this. If I can get a perception roll as you guys trawl through the footage.
Yeah.
Normal. I want this to be like you guys are now, rewinding, pausing, looking at the footage through the windows.
Zoom and enhance.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of thing.
21.
Damn.
16.
14.
12.
Gex, you notice nothing. Everybody who rolled a 14 spots the cameras, and there being access points for the net in multiple places.
Okay.
This building. Well, for this floor of the building, sorry. Vic spots what looks like signs of traps on particular doors, which we can talk about later when we pull a map up. And also the telltale sign of retracting turrets hidden in ceilings.
That's definitely not just a server farm, huh?
This place is pretty dangerous. Booby trapped right up.
Also, if this is her tech hub,
And,
this is her specialty, I mean, it's going to have some serious black ice online as well.
Yeah.
And there's also, before I forget, there's one thing I missed. There's also one guy, all of you spot it on the camera, walking around in a Metal Gear inside the office. He is the only guard in the office.
Okay.
The rest of them are on doors or in the corridors.
Now, it's not like we haven't dealt with one of them before.
Metal Gear.
Yeah, we had a missile launcher though.
No,
Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, that nearly wiped Mac. Bill. He
He
died.
charged at it like a nutter.
Guns weren't doing shit.
So yeah, Charlie said he reiterates. It looks like some sort of data farm. This has got to be data. I don't know what's in there, but
well, she specializes in blackmail, doesn't she?
and net running, yeah, just everything associated with net running is a specialty.
Okay. We're going to need floor layout for the coffee shop as well, and their security setup. Probably have to drop their cameras if we're doing a swap.
Need name and fucking information of the dude as well, because
Do we have to do it in the shop? We know he goes
We'll-
there. We could do a vehicle interdiction en route.
It's only
So
across
there's-
the road, though, isn't it?
Just the coffee shop is ground floor opposite the doors that go into the building. It goes up.
Oh, okay,
maybe if we
right,
could
yeah.
bug him, we could snatch him after
I'll,
work.
I'll give you the map. So that is the floor of the office with the servers being in the back there.
All right.
So the office in question that is hers is this.
Yeah.
There is some other things on that floor.
These are external streets, Sam, are they? Walkways
No, this
between
is
buildings.
This is one floor.
Oh,
So
this
sorry,
whole thing is a floor. Okay.
Yes, the whole thing is a floor, and her section of it is over here. That square.
Yeah.
Toilet's not included because they're from outside. The rest of it is just other office space, a communal area for the different people over here.
Could we whip up? Could we whip up a little street map? Even if you're just drawing it, hand drawn, like
of the
On the outside of the building.
external of this building, back lane, and coffee shop location.
Do we know what businesses these offices belong to?
they belong to the owner of the building. As in, like, these are communal. That's a communal room.
Okay.
As you go down. So say the elevator from the ground floor is on this end in that
Yeah.
corridor. And then as you go down these 2 corridors, you end up at other offices.
Other businesses. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's like
What-
a communal place.
What other businesses are in this building as well would be handy because we could maybe make an appointment to go to one of them, but then
Oh, okay,
people
yeah,
are
I see
off.
what you mean.
Yeah.
So these are not the kind of businesses that take clients on. This is more as office space. So this is like hidden inside other tech companies' offices.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So
Mhm.
around you, you're surrounded by office space with people who work for Ziggurat or whatever. As
Somebody
like
could get a courier
clericals.
costume, courier's
Career,
uniform.
possibly. The building
What
is
floor is this on? Sorry.
nameless 42, whatever. It's
So
up
way up.
high. Yeah, way up. That's where you needed the drone. It's way up, and the obviously the drone's got in from a window or something into the floor.
Window cleaners get to the roof, abseil
Possibly.
down, bust through
The floor is registered to Ziggurat,
Okay.
and like a BT building, which Jed will know, it's electronic card entrance,
Yeah.
and you would need particular access to get through the doors for these, which none of the normal employees will have. You assume.
Explosives.
Why does cigarette ring a bell? I don't have anything written in my notes.
I know somebody that used to work for Ziggurat. As in, I was more or less raised by them.
Yeah.
So I was raised in a Ziggurat family, and I wonder then if that means that I've gotten in because I know a little bit about how they would organize things internally. Now I'm wondering about Sam. I guess I would know people who would have. I would have gone to school, for example, with people who would have carried on working for Zig.
Mm-hmm.
Although, for example, literally the only other name I've got on my character sheet there for a contact doesn't work for them anymore. He works for TTI, but yeah, I'm thinking about this game. Yeah.
Outside of, it's going to be hard to find a reason for you to be on the floor with the Ziggurat employees.
Yeah.
Like I said, this isn't a public-facing office. This is just a work clerical office. There's no reason for somebody off the street to be in there, other than cleaners and window cleaners, like I said.
Okay. Well, the other thing is we can do this after hours. We have that luxury. The rest of the building
which is when all of
probably
the
empty
recon
out.
has been done after hours.
So the security is all here after hours anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it means the rest of the employees from the other businesses won't be.
Might not be full.
So if you assume that the elevator down this end goes down into a lobby, and then that is directly facing the front door of the road, and on the opposite side of the road is the coffee shop.
Okay. Is there a staircase?
Yes. So if you were to go in the front door and hang a left at the elevator, so go down this route, there is an emergency staircase at that end of that corridor. Come up into there. That's a fucking long climb. 47 floors.
Alright, I'm wondering if I can have a raid through. Okay, gang. Yeah, no, I've got an idea for a game. Now, this is a gambit, but if I can have a raid through some old possessions, see if I have, for example, an expired Ziggurat ID, like an ID card. If I can recall the name of a facilities manager in Night City. Now, what I do is I rock up on this place and insist that I have been transferred over to Night City, and there must be some kind of clerical error as to why my ID isn't working. And what the fuck do you mean? Like, the branch manager here doesn't know who I am. I've just been transferred by Michaela from the Night City office. Well, can I at least come in and because I'm supposed to be starting work here? Does that sound like too much of a fucking shit show, or can I bluff my way at least into the office? Once I'm in the office, if there's some kind of bug, or again, I can get recordings, I can get full layouts of things.
You're not going to get 47 floors up, though, are you, on that story?
No, I might get as far as reception. I guess.
Sorry, this whole building is Ziggurat, isn't it?
This
No,
particular
just the floor. So downstairs there is a front desk with somebody sat behind it, and one of those fucking signposts with floor X for this company, floor X for this company.
Oh, okay.
And you as a civilian can walk into the lift and push the button and get up there, but you won't be able to get into any offices.
Yeah.
And depending on the time, the people on the desk might be hesitant to you walking in and not being a known face going to.
Especially with big bags.
No, okay, but if we can do a little bit of work and find out, for example, who the local manager or who the local HR for Ziggurat would be, I can recall individuals and rock up and, say to the person in reception, "Hi, I'm meeting ex-manager at Ziggurat. Are you happy for me to go in? Do you need me to sign anything?" Show them, flash them my, ID and hope they don't look too closely to it, or else we can shop up something that looks similar but doesn't have an expiry date on it.
How hard would it be to actually have you placed as an employee still? Could we get into a database?
I've officially been, my family was officially fired by the company, so that might be harder.
Okay. Well, we are trauma team.
Yeah. So we could just poison someone and see if we can get dispatched.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We could just arrive in our full trauma team gear and run for the elevator.
That's kind of high profile.
Trauma team goes through the wall.
Could lose our jobs.
That could cause some very.
How are we going to
bad
get our
shit,
gear and get
right?
out? Get out
boots.
with the gear for a clandestine mission.
That's the
Charlie
thing.
says,
that's the problem with this guy roaming the halls.
Charlie says, I assume at this point the objective is to get whatever data is on that thing. So all we need is one person in there. At least.
Yeah.
How are we going to do that with the fucking Metal Gear wandering?
What about this guy? Looks like Bill.
Looks like Mac.
Yeah, sorry, Mac.
Yeah, I mean,
infiltrator.
One wrong move and it could be trouble, Mac. Also, okay, we're going to need a shit ton of research on this guy.
We need to find out about this guy. I can brief Mac on so the kinds of shit that Ziggurat employees talk about, at least. I don't know. Do we think this guy works for Ziggurat, or do we think this guy works in MR's office?
So they are not wearing any typical Ziggurat stuff on them.
Okay, so he might not.
They're not wearing Ziggurat corporate wear.
Yeah.
And the guards, when they are around, are on the door, kind of here, external.
Yeah. Occasionally one wanders in, talks to the guy in the Metal Gear, that he's not fucking, he isn't a robot.
Yeah.
I know this map isn't the greatest. I think there's a door there as well.
I think I know the name of the manager of the local Ziggurat office. Is it Warren Epirus, Sam? Because I've got a newspaper article that names that person. Or is that person more important?
That's the CEO of Hello 9.
Okay.
And now Ziggurat. Warren Epirus.
Right.
Okay.
So our choices are storm the building like a bunch of fucking psychos.
Bad choice.
Yeah, bad move.
pinch the dude, and I try to sneak in his place.
Yeah, once you're in there, how do we hack the system?
We can get.
Fuck no.
You could let us in somehow.
If we can pinch a dude, he surely has a security card to open the doors to the building.
Your window, like, if we could get to the roof,
If-
like, his window thing is, maybe, like, Vic can get in, let us in through the roof or something, or through the basement.
Oh, the door is public access majority.
Oh.
So
You
if
can
you
get
walk
onto the
through
floor.
with the security guard who looks similar to
Oh.
so if I'm dressed as matey who's going in and out regularly, who they obviously the staff on the door would know, and you walk through the door with me, like I'm escorting you through.
What if they ask us for ID?
Back to your
I will
perception
tell
roll.
you to know.
You think the doors are biometric for this office.
Okay, so that just means we chop his hand off.
That's the answer.
Who's the psycho?
Fix it. Fix the problem.
Wear his face like
You
a
want-
mask.
Do you want a job done?
If they're biometrics, you've probably got security systems in there that'll be linked to biometrics as well.
Hmm.
So, I could just take his hand, stick our hand up my sleeve, holding onto his wrist.
I'll
At least he'll have
place
some
them
blood in
outside.
that.
So the turrets, you think, are in the corners here, hanging from the ceiling. So they're covering the office space. There are cameras at the junction of the corridor there. There's another one looking down the stairs. There's one at the elevator. And another one down the other end. Down there somewhere.
Did the stairs go to the roof?
Yeah.
We have
Top to bottom.
How many floors is the building?
60. So it's about another 13 floors up. The big building.
Is it surrounded by? Is there a taller building nearby?
Not nearby. How much? Sorry, what were we talking? Like jumping?
Well, rope.
No.
Okay.
The buildings either side of it are lower or the same.
Okay. The problem I see here that we're not addressing is the fact that once we deal with all of these minor issues, it has to be Lonex in this room to do the business.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
I'm
replaced.
about useful with tech as a fucking Aborigine with a gun.
Well,
So assuming McTavish can replace Bob, and assuming he can walk in with, say, Eve, he's going to be confronted immediately by this guy. There's a chance that the turrets will just kick in on not recognizing biometrics. If they don't, and they're manually controlled by MR or whoever, some sort of AI, then we have the problem of dropping the guy in the Metal Gear.
Well, if we can all get into the building, could there not be a chance that if we can find an access point for Lomax to hack into the turret, that he can
Charlie
take control
says-
of the turrets and disable the Metal Gear walking motherfucker using said turret?
Charlie
Well, I do.
says we could probably get an AV and get somebody on the roof if we want. It's not controlled airspace above this building. We can land up there.
Yeah.
Be more
That's
about
doable.
getting away.
But we can get away up there as well if that's what you want. There's an option there if we need it.
The problem is with MR, she's super fucking nasty and secretive. So our ideal circumstances in and out without them knowing we've got the data.
Preferably.
Can anyone see a way to do that?
Charlie says, well, what about if you just distract that Metal Gear guy and then get, Eve distracts one of the other guys and you get him in through the door or something? Is that not an option? Get Lonex in?
Yeah. We could break into a ziggurat office. Wonder if that'd draw him out. What about drilling the wall on the other side of this?
That's a very loud option.
Yes. I mean, that's
Outgoing through the floor of the roof above.
Yeah.
Floor above.
It might
This
be
I'm kind
is
of-
what we say, what we
structures.
think she is. This is going to be a pretty well secured room. Probably armored ceilings and floors, walls.
a well ventilated room.
Maybe.
We can Half-Life 2 it.
We not get a drone in there if it's got.
The only worry with drilling or blasting or going through the ceiling is server room is going to set the fire suppression off, and then none of you can breathe. Not saying it's not an option. We can work around not being able to breathe in a room.
Yeah, it's called holding your breath.
Just O2 tanks.
So there's going to be an internal network.
Mhm.
So we need a data access point somewhere.
Which the nearest to the door is that desk.
How long do you think it could take to disable turrets? Provided this room is, of course, empty. Lonex? Couple of seconds?
Well, I got 3 net actions per turn, I think. And so how long's the turn again?
6 seconds.
It's going to be 2 turns if you're amazing.
Yeah.
3 or 4 if you make any failures.
Could be a minute, could be a couple.
Jesus.
Depends how hard the infrastructure is as well. If this is hard on infrastructure, it could be a while.
Saying as well, you all have the ability to jack in. It's not just because Gex has got a cyber deck, the rest of you can do stuff in that space with it. All of the base action stuff I think you can do.
Okay, what
Yeah.
medical options do we have regarding taking out this guy? This Metal Gear. Can we dope him? Can we do something to him? Can
Well,
we disable his gear? Can we...
let's put an SMG with 50 rounds of armor piercing bullets.
EMPs.
EM-
EMP grenade with that.
It would,
Yeah.
EMP close to the data we're trying to retrieve.
Yeah.
So Charlie pulls up 2 bags, one of them full of EMP grenades, and another one full of drugs and syringes. He says, "This is for your meat. This is for your Mac."
Meat, Mac.
Your choice how you use them, of course, but stick somebody with these, they'll drop in a couple of seconds.
Yeah. But if we time it right, that's what I'm saying.
Mac guy, EMP mileage varies.
If we get close enough, we could just stick a chip in his neck.
Do we have any more of those? Oh, wow. Yeah.
Do we have one?
Do we have any raw chips?
I think we do. I'm pretty sure I'd give a couple to Bill in case he got close to anyone when he was in a fist fight.
No, I don't have any.
In that case, we might be out.
Gex still has a live one.
Do I?
It's on you, it's in front of you.
I guess I handed in the destroyed one. But we gave one
You handed
to...
the destroyed one to TDI.
Yeah, we gave one to fucking Matey Bobs who
Charlie.
killed other Matey Bobs, yeah.
Charlie killed bottlenose with one.
Yeah.
I've got an infected one.
Yeah, that's what we need, right?
Yeah, if you've got a live infected chip, then
We can just like stun the guy for long enough to slip that in there.
No, as in, I think the one I have is burned. It's in used. Infected brain chip, it says.
Yeah, that's the brain chip with the virus on. That's what it's saying. Used
Oh.
brain chip or burnt out brain chip was what the other one was.
The
Might
only
be
burnt
right.
out is with TTI Labs.
Yeah.
you've had.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
one
we-
is obviously in that dude's
so we-
next.
We've got one.
Can we
There's a
copy
door, by
this?
the way, Vic. No, they're custom hardware.
If we can copy them onto more chips.
We don't want this shit floating around.
No.
But yeah,
Want as
just in
few
case.
chips with that on as possible. Yeah.
Did we
Okay,
ever
so-
resolve? Did I create a defense for this? I forget.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a memory chip that went in everyone's neck
All right.
in the free slot.
Yeah, I have it written down: antivirus versus basilisk virus.
Well, I do not have that written down. Oh.
But it's only a, you know, a half measure. It's still gonna fuck you. It just might not kill you.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's gonna, and it also takes up your memory slot, so you could put a skill slot in that space.
Okay, well, what about a distraction at the front door? McTavish acting as Bob calls Bill. Bill wanders out to the front door to assist. And then he
Bill.
gets manhandled and infected. Or injected. The thing is, if he's infected with the brain chip, they're going to know who did it.
Yeah.
No,
Because
they're
they-
It's
gonna-
us.
MR knows that we've got a live chip.
yeah, but then you just take the chip back out.
Yeah, but they'll
Once he's fucking fried.
They'll recognize the the
Yeah,
result.
Yeah,
they'll
but they don't know
recognize the
who.
work.
They recognize the result of their own technology.
Yeah, exactly. And how I might put the woolies up him a bit, you know?
Yeah, but they know we have it.
And they also know it's on the street. The Metal Warriors have it.
Yeah, we got it off that random douchebag. They must have sold it to him. Or used them for testing.
Yeah, but
There are other out in the wild, but I think at this point, I can put two and two together.
Yeah.
Also, MR knows we've been sniffing around her, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
well,
any disturbance here is going to link back to us.
everything's going to be us first anyway, because in the end of the day, she put a hit on us. So she's going to expect retaliation.
Which one of you is known to her? Someone was there?
I'm not known.
Bill arguably not. Mac definitely not. Me and Lonex
We
likely.
were in the bar.
Lonex
Yeah.
definitely is. Yeah.
With her guy. I spoke to him. Yeah.
Well, that might change the dynamic, but so from what I'm hearing is you're going to try and take the guy out, replace him with Mac.
Yeah.
Mac's going to go up with Eve, distract said guards, get Lonex in, take down the Metal Gear guy while distracted with a chip, and then attempt to bypass all the security to get into the server room.
Yeah.
Who's going to do the chip?
You're the grappler. How sneaky you are, but you're a grappler.
Is that our last one? Is that our last live chip? Because if
Yeah, I
we're going to
think
use
so.
anything,
I'm pretty
to
sure
build a
I
better-
mine is here in error. I'm not 100% on that one, but I'm sure I gave mine to Charlie to kill that guy. I'm not 100%.
I didn't keep a live one.
Well, Charlie did kill a guy with one, so
Yeah.
that had to come from somewhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I handed it to him, so I probably shouldn't.
Yeah,
have this one.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, look, you keep that one over there, Lonex, and I will give this one back to Sam. So that's me handing you my one.
Okay.
So what do I want to do? Rooftop insert of everyone but Bill and Eve, or what?
No, I think we'll all insert, and we'll just wait in the stairwell.
Yeah.
There'll be cameras and stuff to disable along the way anyway.
Until it's go time.
We'll probably have to hack the building as well in order to get rid of cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take down the building security first, maybe we can set fire to the building,
Draw extra attention.
draw an evacuation.
Pretty high high profile.
I mean,
Charlie
if this is
says,
going to be traced back to us anyway, why not
Yeah.
just go in guns blazing?
This is exactly what I was about to say.
We don't know what
Yeah.
the response is going to be, though.
And Charlie says, not being funny. You guys are already players and Maddie and Radiant's bored.
They're going to
Yeah.
figure out it was us no matter what we do, even if we blow up
They
the
don't-
building.
They don't know I'm involved. I'm the fucking wild card.
How many suits do we have? The soldier boys. How many do we
So
have in
you got
total?
Metal Gear.
Yep.
And then the one who goes for coffee. And then another one.
We could eliminate one before we even start if we wanted.
Okay, so you go for your coffee. You could bring back the other guy a coffee. And we could have it dwarfed up. Or whatever. He
Charlie
sips
points at the bag
away.
of drugs.
Yeah, he sips away. He feels sick or passes out or fucking goes to the loo, whatever. And we can
I
have
mean,
it
like
dealt
Black
with.
Lace would be right better than Dwarf, but yeah.
Yeah, but like, okay, so we go in through the roof, down the corridor, disabling cameras on the way. At the same time, McTavish hands the dude the coffee. Myself and whoever else are in this room. They don't have an internal toilet in this office, do they?
No. That's
So
like
that's the-
just the main toilets.
We can be waiting at the men's there. Maybe get this guy to feel sick, not knock him out.
Hmm.
And we can deal with the two of them quietly that way. Then all we have is Metal Gear to deal with. And that can be either a chip. Also, if McTavish is at the door and says, it's been 20 minutes, Bob's not back from the toilet, I'm going to check. Surely the guy will come up towards the door.
The Metal Gear.
Yeah, and then we can
Mhm.
either blow him up or fucking brain fuck him. By engagement, close range, it's unlikely he'll pull a gun as his first reaction. Then we need somebody else, if I'm grappling him, to slot the chip in.
Yeah, I can do that.
Then after that, it's smash and grab. We got
The
defenses.
timer's clicking.
Yeah. But the timer's technically only going to start once this guy's Metal Gear's dealt with.
Well, at the moment you take a camera out. Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's building cameras.
Security. Yeah, but they have their own security.
Yeah, the internal cameras for this place, yeah.
So it may be just worth just rocking up to the door, fucking blowing the door, and dealing with it.
What about dealing with the building cameras a day or two before? Have a back door in place so we can just literally flick a switch
Loop him.
when the time comes. Yeah, or loop them. Have it so we're not even
Give
there.
us a security tech roll. Yes. Right.
Oh, I did 9 plus. It's a 20, I think. Yeah, 20.
You think, given a few hours, you could get a loop on some of the cameras?
Okay.
As in, if you chose your path perfectly, you could loop the cameras on your path but not be seen.
Okay.
So if you guys are going to come in through the stairs, you could get the one in the stairs and the one that's here, only having to avoid this one down here above the elevator. A quick run, timed run or something.
Mm.
Would that be all of the cameras from the stairwell, not just outside
Yes.
this door?
Yeah, enough to get down there.
Okay. Seems like a plan. Next thing is Lonex has to be sitting at this desk, disabling these turrets before they kick in. Considering both turrets, one turret has sight on the desk, that could be a bit difficult.
I got 8 meter range or something with my thing, so I can access the
You could
porch.
get it from the bathroom.
Yeah, potentially.
Shit. Well, that changes things.
Well,
If you can bust it through the wall there,
Are these
you can
we're
just
going
be
to say
sitting.
these squares are 1 meter?
Yeah. Use the squares.
I think I need line of sight. I'll
The
check.
squares are 2 meters, aren't they? That's what we've been saying.
Yeah. The normal size squares.
Normal size squares are 2. No, not the bathroom tiles.
Yeah, not the bathroom tiles. Yeah.
Okay, in that case, you can do it from outside the door, out of range of both guns.
Yeah.
What about the biometrics? The doors.
We'll use an axe.
8 meters, yeah.
Okay, so we got a little dead zone in the corner.
Where are you gonna ambush this guy for the coffee?
In the coffee shop.
Public as possible.
I mean, two guys looking the same, meeting for coffee. It could be brothers, could be twins. You're dressed the same, ready to go. When he goes into the shop, somebody's there with you. You drug him. He falls asleep in the coffee shop.
What about Eve? Charlie says.
Yeah, I mean,
No offense, but feminine, whatever touch. Could be this guy's fancy. You never know.
Throw him
I'm
off
certainly
down an
game to
alley.
be a distraction.
Put a bullet through the back of his head.
Well,
Just
Take his ID.
get him
and
in.
his
Get him in a
hand.
booth alone. You could easily spike him.
this is the kind of thing that takes a day or two. The other option there is I do some legwork. If I rock up and catch his eye the night or two before, I'm just a girl reading a paperback in a cafe because she can't sleep.
Bring him to the back flag.
Well,
We abduct him on the night after, just after he leaves.
yeah, I mean, I
Well,
can invite her. Yeah.
So we don't have to do this weekend. We could put it off if that's the route to go. More legwork.
Do a little bit of legwork, find out about the guy. Well, no, I mean, it takes a day or two, but that's all. We can do that over the week. If he's there every week, if he's there every night, then
And yeah, the footage you've got from the 6 days?
Yeah.
It seems to always be him in the
Yeah.
night. He's working 7 days a week.
then why
Every
don't I do
night.
that on a Tuesday night or Wednesday night?
Well, it's specifically it's Saturday. Right
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
Okay, well, we need to know how he sounds, what he talks like anyway.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So you're going to have to engage him at some point.
Yeah, I am keen and eager to do that. I will go down to that place, strike up a conversation with the guy, and
Board him.
Charlie
Preferably.
says, right, well then we hit this next weekend.
Sounds good. We've got a bit of research to do anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I ask for out of all RP, somebody just to write down the things you've agreed on
sure.
for
Yeah.
the plan?
Okay, let me grab a note card.
Because it's not going to be today.
Okay. And for MR raid, Eve, social recce on coffee guy.
Yeah.
And again, like this is entirely optional side quest. This
We could not do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to change anything. It's going to happen.
So just blow up the building.
Other than your knowledge.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Okay, so we got Reki, we got building camera loops.
Yeah.
AV insertion,
Maybe worth getting.
poison coffee. Go on.
Some gear that if we're depending on what style, are we going to be sneaking? I'm going to be going in like thingy, face visible thing using ID. Yes, or are we just going to be kidnapping matey so we have a key card to potentially get in so
Biometric, Vic. Biometric.
far? Or so we're going to have to take flesh? Because even if I look like it, doesn't mean we're going to get in.
Indeed.
So we may have to carry him with us through the roof. So maybe worth us getting
No.
feels ID.
It's going to be a hand biometric.
You can spot a lot of these things. You can spoof fingerprints and
You could also take.
But also,
if you take a week.
Just
if you're
take
on
fucking
the outside, if you're on the outside of the door, and you have a coffee for this guy, is he going to open the door to get it? Is he going to be outside the door as well with you?
True.
The door is going to open at some point.
So maybe we just get some mask, a lot of smoke, go in there like a fucking special forces team.
Well, that doesn't work because none of us are rocking the right eye gear for it. If you're guarding that door and the other guy comes out to be sick, and the Metal Gear guy comes forward, you can stand in the door so it won't close. Or if you panic and, pretend panic, radio to the Metal Gear guy that you're going to check up on Bill.
Yeah.
The Metal Gear guy might...
Yeah, and then you guys could pretend to bum rush, and Tavish could pull a gun out or something. Oh, what's going on? And then completely throw distraction onto you, and then just let the slash hard in his back or something. Done.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, try it.
Cool.
If you spend a week, Gex will be able to get all the cameras.
Cool.
Off that roll you rolled, you'll be able to spend the time to take control of the buildings. No, not the office, just the buildings there.
Yeah.
Have some sort of footage that we can upload to their security records in the office. Even if it's just a loop saying, fuck you.
Groovy, groovy.
We'll take the menu music from TTS and loop it over a GIF of a kangaroo.
All right. So, you got that all written down?
I've got, I'm doing a social recce on the coffee guy. Lonex is working on the camera loops. On the night, then, the plan is to poison the coffee guy. So we'll get Mac into the coffee guy's clothes. I think if I try and dig out a, cigarette branded suit, that means that I at least look the part slightly in that building and going up to the office.
Yeah, you can spend a week doing that.
Mac and I can, I can write to my mum and say, hey, look, do you have one of these spare? Can I have it? Something like that. We will get Mac and Eve in through the front door and Grim and Lonex onto the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And we will all find a way into the office that way. The plan then is to poison the other guy in the office.
So when he drinks coffee, yeah.
Thought it was you were going to poison the guy on the door, so he disappears, and then the Metal Gear is going to come forward, giving an opportunity for the shard. Or
poison door guy in the office with coffee.
I'll be waiting in the toilets. deal with him when he comes in.
Sounds good. Charlie likes it. He says he can get a good pilot on standby with an AV. I'll get it subtly armed.
Yeah.
In case things go. Maybe I can get my guy to jury up some sort of door gun solution, and we can, if shit goes down, sling open the side door and rain Daka.
We will definitely need that as a means of a hot exfil, or the risk potential of a hot exfil.
Good. He says I've got just the guy for it. He's Russian, but he likes machine guns.
Yeah, I think we've worked with him before.
He definitely stole his machine gun.
Anything else needs to be written on that card?
Just a handful of things we want to have in place, just in cases. So we need the meds, obviously, to make people sick. The meds knock people out. EMP grenades, probably a door breaching charge of some sorts, just in case this all goes tits up. Probably 2 of them, just in case we need to go through a wall at some point. Zip ties, padlock, odds and ends like this that we have to
Smoke grenade.
make. Yeah. Some sort of fucking not a claymore, but like if we could get some sort of trip beam
Anti-personnel mine.
thing to put in the fucking doorway or the stairwell if we're being chased up. A few odds and ends like that may set us back a couple of K.
Incendiary grenades so we can set fire to the building if needs be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have options.
Just copy all their data, then blow the data up. Then
Memory chips. Probably important to have.
Empty duffel bag to throw drives in.
a duffel bag of hard drive.
Yeah, well.
Oh, what?
Duffel bag of SSDs. M2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Mhm.
We have a couple of shifts in TTI, do we, between now and then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
so
got at least a week of work, yeah.
we'll be joining you on Monday for an actual played session. And then, yeah. So when would you like to go and vet this guy? What, Monday evening? Tuesday evening?
Yeah, tell you what,
Card, shall
I will start rocking up for an hour or 2 around the time he is each night. On the Monday, I will just glance at him. On the Tuesday, I'll try and catch his eye and say, "Hey, you look like someone I know." Yeah, sure. You look like someone I know. Have you ever lived in Night City? Something like that, and just start chatting with him so that across the week I can glean bits of information. I will introduce myself as Annie to him.
Okay.
And yeah, just try and strike up conversations, be a little bit flirty, but not in a way where he's sure he can invite me for a date, something like that. But I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's the plan then.
Yeah.
I get a recording of his voice as well.
Yeah, I will BD record all of that shit. As like every time he's coming across, I see him coming across the road, I will start scrolling, so I can play that back to the gang, and any details about his behavior or his demeanor or his voice, I will play that back to Mac in particular if he's got to imitate him, but also just everybody.
Okay, enough out of acting of 8.
So Charlie's reasonably happy with the plan, and we'll have the drugs ready for you for next weekend. I'm going to call it Saturday night, the official pending date for said action. Charlie says he thinks it's a good night to do it because it looks like the manager doesn't visit on Saturdays. So there's no odds and ends, and most of the workers are out of the office all day.
Yeah, and the PD are going to be, it'll be their busiest night of the week.
Yeah. So unless anybody has any other business to do on the rest of the weekend, we will roll into Monday, joining you back at work.
Yeah, deal.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah,
yeah,
good.
you rock up, hands in the locker room. Looks like it's going to be another typical shift. Gear up, nothing special. Boots gives you all your gear. Everybody's seems in good spirits, like normal, back to the grind kind of shit.
Ask Hans if he's had any contact with Rena.
Nothing. I'm beginning to think she's dead. Corpos have found nothing. She's been written off the books.
Yeah.
Not a clue. I haven't. I tried to find info on the husband because I am really worried, but I can't. What it's like, friends, partners, or whatever. You just don't. You don't. Get that close to them. Just fucking grow trees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find them. Not a clue. I'm just depressed about it all, to be honest with you.
Yeah, what was his name? That was Jorge, was it?
Right.
Yeah.
Jorge.
Yes.
Jürgen.
Yeah.
So, you'll get ready. Hans gets pulled out by another corpo out into the hallway where you're all gearing up.
Huh.
Comes back in looking a little bit heated.
What's
What's
that
up?
about?
What? They're pulling us in for some fucking standard meat wagon shit. Like, they want us to take a patient from this hospital up to near ground zero to another hospital.
Oh.
It's all a bit weird. Apparently, that's our shift tonight. There's no room for bonus payout. It's just bollocks. I don't understand why we've been pulled into this. This isn't like normal.
Who's the patient? Some VIP?
Is the patient even relevant?
Name on the tag: Bobby Solotov.
Solotov.
Library search.
Did they request us specifically?
It just seems to fall on our laps.
I look at the patient.
I don't know.
Can I look at the patient? 20.
Yep.
So I think this is bullshit. I think this.
Bobby Solotov, kind of local celebrity, not really that important, has been washed up with lots of money and trauma team coverage.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing, no corpo links, just was at some point and now isn't.
I'm very suspicious.
Reports on rehab and drinking problems, etc., etc.
Timing of this is a bit odd.
What's the facility at GZ?
Same as ours. I don't know. This is just all very fishy. I don't know if it's the family have requested he be moved there. I've just been told.
Our stuff, or are we
by
taking
manager.
the AP?
AV. Guy's unconscious and on life support. We got to fly him up there.
All right, well, ours ain't to question why. Let's fucking tool up.
Yep.
Yeah, so Hans still very annoyed, tooling up, whatever, walks you out. So nurse already there, dollying the fucking patient onto the thing. Deckard's there, like with his hands out, like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why are we
man.
taking a patient on at hospital?
Hey, fuck knows. Just some shit that trickled downhill, landed on us.
Be ready. Just in case.
Let's tighten it up. Still plenty of threats. Still plenty of folks wanted to bag a potential ransom victim.
Possibly. Make a point, Sam, of going through my ammo, making sure we've been handed loaded guns.
Yeah. You appear to have been.
I load my armor-piercing rounds in my SMG. I still have those.
I put my own fucking gun out and make sure it's loaded.
Armor-piercing rounds. No, they were the ones for the Cyberpunk, weren't they? You do not have them. If they were
okay.
trauma team, you would have
rid of
them
them.
back. You've been given standard gear.
Can I
delete those?
ask try and do it subtly, but try and ask Edge if the route has been stipulated to him. Like, what's the route like? Is it just normal?
Yeah.
If there's anything weird about the area that we're flying over.
Is it direct?
No, it's direct.
Huh.
It is as one would expect to fly to this hospital.
Can we maybe change it up? Will that put the patient at risk?
Edge says I do what the corporate manifest says.
Yeah, follow the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to get any points on my pilot's license, and that is now a thing in this universe.
Oh yeah.
Like Fifth Element.
You crash, you just get points. You don't get it stripped off you. Yeah.
Can we take our own kit, Sam?
You always do, don't you?
Yeah, basically.
I
always
don't
take my own
really.
fucking gun.
You
but
can
I
take
wanna
some.
this time.
You don't. I mean, don't turn
just
up
wanna
with a fucking bag full of shit. But everyone's been taking their own guns with them.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to take the new assault rifle I have.
Yep, fine, no problem. As we've said before, like being armed is pretty standard in New York. Not flaunting it isn't standard, but you'd expect everyone to be armed on the street. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Well, yeah.
All right. So yeah, Hans gets the patient in, Deckard's securing him, making sure he's stable, monitoring him. So the hospital you're heading to is in Yonkers, north of Ground Zero, so you're flying straight over Ground Zero.
Yonkers.
Yonkers. Guy's unconscious and stable on the table. Doors come up. Edge, right, off we go then. Hans is just sat there, like, looking pretty angry.
Hey, Hans, do these things have countermeasures?
What kind? What do you mean, like missiles?
Anti-missile defense.
Missile
Yeah.
defense, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I've never been shot at with one. There's stories of these being taken down by the Metal Warriors. Steal our drugs and tech. It's been a few years since that's happened, though.
What weapons are on these things? They have dogguns.
They have jack-inable miniguns on
Yeah,
pods on the front left and front right.
I'm gonna jack into a pod just to be sure.
Normally, Hans is controlling them.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the man who stays on the boat.
All right. Well,
when you
I'll
all
do
get
it.
off.
If you need help if shit hits the fan, I can take a gun if you need. I don't know how good I'd be.
He says, "What are you guys thinking?"
I don't know.
I just
Being ready.
just
You know me. I'm
just
always
sounds
ready.
like
I'm always wary.
Routine gig like this, we don't normally play it in session.
Exactly.
Well, Jeb just putting out that this isn't routine for the paramedics.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah.
This would just be flown by other trauma team
Yeah,
people, not you
just a
guys.
fucking ambulance. Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, not you guys.
I don't know. It all seems to be dictated by forces outside our control. Just don't like it.
Yeah.
Shit, Deckard and Edge could have done this by themselves. It's just weird to have us all here.
Fucking Taxi could have done this by itself.
And especially with Rena gun missing now, it's like, fuck. I don't know.
So yeah, as you're transiting and talking, Edge comes in on the local comms. We're being fucking jammed. What's going on again? It's always with you fucking guys. We're being jammed.
I wanted to ask Hans a different thing before. Yeah.
Too late, you missed it.
Yeah, I know.
Hans is
What
like, fuck's sake,
what fucking height are we at?
Oh, you're high. Like, above 40-story buildings.
Who the fuck's jacking us?
And Hans is like, right, jacking in. Hang on a minute. So he's jacks in. Yeah, well, looks like we're being jammed locally. What the fuck, Deckard? Is this guy clean? And Deckard's like, paperwork doesn't say anything about any cyberware. Let me check. And he starts going over the biomonitor.
Lonex, can you scan?
Yeah, I'll give him a scan. What, Cybertech?
I suppose so.
I ain't got very good skill on that, but
I
7.
meant his like a.
We'll throw him out of the
Can I
aircraft
jack
if
in?
I feel he's gonna make us crash.
Yeah.
Meant more your bug scanner and things like
Oh, that just goes off if there's a bug near me. I mean, I have a
Okay.
scrambler. I could scramble it, but I don't know if that would work.
Or a descrambler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's scrambler / descrambler. I activate that.
Mm-hmm.
Will that do anything?
You can try.
I will try. Do you like me to wipe that? Roll that. When I say wipe.
Yes. You got the scary tech right.
All right, 9. Yeah, that's that's a 20.
Yeah. Okay. So you're there. Fucking Deckard is looking over the patient. He can't find anything. Just as you get to the point of descrambling the comms and the static breaking off from the radio, a fucking loud burst and tearing rip of machine gun rounds come through the side of the door. Rounds penetrate, killing Deckard outright. You just see his fucking brain splattered up against the other side of the thing. Side door gets ripped off and Hans is ejected out. And Edge comes in. Fucking engine 1 and 2 are down. We're going in hard. What the fuck was that?
Oh fuck!
Brace for impact.
Hans is out the wall.
Hans is gone. Hans is
okay.
GTFer.
Yeah, shit. All right.
He just disappeared. And yeah, you guys are going.
We got a Black Hawk down.
Brace.
Yeah.
Before anybody can do anything, move, grab hold of anything, you are hitting the deck.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was hoping to do this by about 5-ish, but we're a bit early. We will break there.
Okay.
First order of business, I'm fucking putting a cap in this patient.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing.
I'm putting an incendiary grenade in his mouth and then jumping out of the fucking AV.
Yeah.
I will leave it. I'll leave the table up, but I will leave you
Okay.
to the scenes of destruction as you awaken.
Cool.
Can I retcon? I am recording.
Yes,
I don't think I mentioned it, but I guess it would be implicit. Yeah.
Oh boy. Might have a go on Streets of Tarkov. She.
Fucking that's ambush alley.
Yeah, it's
We've
not a
got
great
chemical
position.
vats to throw people in.
Yeah. No, that's how you make the Joker. I don't know what's super villain on our hands.
You were definitely correct to be suspicious of what was going on.
Yeah.
Generally jump on alarm for a while.
All right. We'll reconvene.
How long a break?